Michigan State versus Michigan is going to be the biggest college basketball game on the slate today, and we're about to check out the lines and see if Vegas has made any mistakes. Before we get into it, you're watching Champion Sports hosted by T. Will. Follow me over on X at 10th River CC for picks and betting news, and let's get right into it. Before we get into the stats and analytics, I just want to point out this is a rivalry game, and as we know in college basketball, in rivalry games, the pace usually slows down and points become a lot harder to come by. Michigan State is going to play at Michigan, but remember they're in the same state, so how much of a home advantage is there really? And I think Michigan has a lot more to lose by losing this game than Michigan State does. So I would say the pressure is on Michigan to perform tomorrow in terms of, just the conference tournaments, March Madness coming up, and the pressure of being on their home court. With all that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the lines and the stats. So we got Michigan State ranked 8th, 25-5 total record, 15-4 in the Big Ten. We go look at Michigan, ranked 3rd. They were first up for a long point in the season until Duke took them down a couple weekends ago. But we got 28-2 in conference, or 28-2 overall, 18-1 in the conference. We check out the ESPN matchup predictor. ESPN Analytics given Michigan an 82.6% chance to win, and then Michigan State's got 17.4. So obviously Michigan is heavily favored. The spread is minus 10.5 for Michigan, plus 10.5 for Michigan State. You can't really do anything with the money line. Personally, I don't see Michigan State winning this game. So the plus 350 money line, if you want to take that, if you believe Michigan State's good enough to take them down, then go for it. Personally, I'm not going to do it. Terrible odds. And then the minus 455, obviously, you're not going to bet that because there's no return. So where's the play here? Personally, I think it's going to be in the spread. So go over to Warren Nolan. They have a prediction here of Michigan 74, Michigan State 68. So that means Michigan State's going to cover. And personally, that's the way I'm kind of leaning here. I think 10.5 is kind of a big gap, especially, like I said, in the rivalry game where scoring does slow down. And there's a lot to play for here with conference tournament, March Madness, placing, and all of that stuff. So I definitely think Michigan State's going to come out and give their A game. Also wanted to point out, in Michigan's past 5 games, we have a win, 71-68, 14-point win over Illinois, 10-point win, the loss to Duke I mentioned earlier, and then an 11-point win with Purdue. So 10.5, I think that's kind of on track for how Michigan might usually win by. Unless it's Iowa, but or Duke. But Michigan State is a top 10 team. Like I said, the rivalry, lots to play for. The pressure, I think, is more on Michigan to win this than Michigan State. I think this is going to be a real battle. There's probably going to be some, it's going to be a defensive game. It's going to be scrappy. I really think this is going to be one where Michigan's really going to have to earn the win. I do think Michigan will win, but will they win by 11? I don't know. I think it's going to be closer than that. I kind of agree with the Warren Nolan prediction here. Maybe not exactly 68-74, but I think it'll be within 10 points. So I'm thinking the play here may be to take Michigan State spread. We go over here, you see on KenPom, they're matched up pretty evenly. Michigan is 2nd, Michigan State is 9th. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be a rivalry game. It's going to be a battle. So, with all that said, the play for today is going to be Michigan State plus 10.5. Lock it in. We'll see what happens. That's going to do it for the video. Appreciate y'all watching. I've been T. Will with Champion Sports. See you in the next one.